Let's be honest. You've set goals before, big ones, exciting ones. You felt motivated, maybe even unstoppable, for a day or two. But then, life got in the way. You got distracted, the spark faded. And suddenly that life-changing goal? It became a forgotten note in your phone or a dusty page in your journal. And you told yourself, I'll try again next week. But weeks became months, goals became guilt. And now you're wondering, what's wrong with me? Here's the truth. There's nothing wrong with you. You're not lazy. You're not broken. You're just missing the one thing that actually turns dreams into reality. And no, it's not motivation. It's not discipline. And it's definitely not some fancy productivity app. So what is it? We'll get there. But first, let me show you why you keep failing. It starts like this. You set a goal. Lose weight. Start a business. Read more. Great. But here's the problem. Goals are not actions. They're outcomes, results. They're the destination, but they don't tell you anything about the road. It's like deciding you want to go to Success City, but you never build the map. You never plan the turns. You never put gas in the car. So what do most people do instead? They try to feel their way there. They rely on emotion. I'll work out when I feel motivated. I'll write my book when inspiration hits. Spoiler alert. Motivation is a terrible GPS. It doesn't show up when you need it. And most days, it doesn't show up at all. But here's the part no one talks about. Goals don't fail because they're too big. They fail because they're too vague. Think about it. Get fit. What does that actually mean? Be more productive. How would you measure that? Save money. How much, by when, doing what? And when your goals are fuzzy, your actions are too. You don't know what to do today, so you do nothing. Or worse, you do everything except the one thing that matters. Now here's the twist. Some people hear this and go all in the other direction. They start planning every minute of their day. Color-coded calendars, 17-step morning routines, perfect spreadsheets. And guess what? That doesn't work either. Why? Because it's not about doing more. It's about doing what matters, consistently. So what's the one thing you actually need? It's this. You need a system. Not a goal, not a plan. A system. Let me explain. A goal says, write a book. A system says, write 300 words every morning before breakfast. A goal says, get fit. A system says, go to the gym every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday after work. A goal says, be more productive. A system says, turn off your phone and do 90 minutes of deep work at 9 a.m. daily. See the difference? One is a wish, the other is a habit. One depends on willpower, the other builds momentum. Because here's the secret. You don't rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your systems. Successful people aren't more motivated than you. They just built better systems. Systems that make the right action the easy one. Systems that don't care how they feel that day. Systems that run even when their mood doesn't. Still don't believe me? Let's run a test. Think of a successful person you admire. Athlete, entrepreneur, artist, doesn't matter. Now ask yourself, do they wake up and hope they feel motivated to work hard today? Or do they follow a routine that's so ingrained it happens on autopilot? Success isn't about heroic effort. It's about daily effort. Boring, consistent, quiet effort. The kind no one claps for, but everyone notices when it pays off. And the best part? Once your system is in place, progress becomes automatic. You don't need to set 100 goals. You just need to show up. Because systems build habits. Habits build identity. And identity? That's what changes your life. When you go to the gym 3 times a week, you stop being someone who wants to get fit. You become someone who is fit. When you write daily, you stop hoping to be a writer. You are a writer. When you manage your time with intention, you're not chasing productivity. You're living it. So if you're tired of starting over, tired of falling short, tired of setting goals and never reaching them, then it's time to stop chasing outcomes and start building systems. Because goals might inspire you, but systems transform you. And here's the final question. What's the system you're going to build today? Are you going to keep waiting for motivation to show up? Or are you finally going to design your own success? Let me know in the comments. And if you're serious about building the kind of life most people only dream about, stick around, because the next video will show you exactly how to start building powerful habits from scratch. Until then, keep growing every single day.